Hello and welcome! I am leveling back again today as Evolution's most loved life form because we are once again back with another Crab's Treasure. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. And if you had a long weekend like I did, I hope that you enjoyed your long weekend as I did. Wait. Ow. Okay, let's see once again if we can remember how the game works. The answer is no, we cannot remember. Our fingers have not yet awoken. Had a pretty relaxing weekend. Had a friend come and visit me. He has spent the past few years living in Japan, so it is definitely atypical. Okay, there we go. Definitely atypical to be able to see him. So I'm very glad that he was able to make the time to see me. He's been in Japan for the past, I guess, 3 years-ish now? Camera. With only maybe like a week here or there coming back to the States to visit. So I definitely count myself fortunate to have been able to meet with him. That is a husk. Don't need to worry about that. Camera. Good enough. We take those. For some reason I thought that was a shell. Let's see. So we hung out, got to play some board games together, went rock climbing as well, which is not something that I've really done in a good long while. Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. That's fine, I guess. At least we got a blood star limb for our troubles. And now we don't need to deal with that enemy anymore. Fantastic, I love that for us. It's been a good long while since I've been rock climbing, so my wrists are still recovering from that. And we actually went bouldering, which is pretty atypical for me. Typically I do top rope. As I've mentioned before on this stream, I am somewhat uncomfortable when it comes to heights. And even though top rope is when you are tied into the wall from the top. You have a rope that is on a pulley system that attaches on the wall. I think I dodged that, but I didn't activate the counterattack fast enough, so the damage still went through, something like that. That's okay. And instead of doing top rope, we went bouldering instead, which is the height that you climb is lower, but there is no rope that holds you. So if you fall, you just have to like catch yourself. There is a like a pretty thick mat that typically is below the wall. Ow! To help cushion your fall, but okay. It still is kind of terrifying to be up a bit off the ground. A dish scrubber? Well, sure, why not? Still kind of terrifying to be up off the ground any distance without being tied in, at least for me. No, that is not the case for everyone. So there were definitely a couple of times where I was on the wall trying to figure out a puzzle, and I'm just like, my fear of heights is kicking in, and it is, while it is better for me to keep going than it is to stop, drop off the wall, just because typically once you get to the end. Oh no, we lost our shell. That's terrible. That's terrible. And we missed. Nice. Typically, once you get to the end, there's a series of, like, holds that are put into the wall specifically to help you lower yourself down. Oh, interesting, it stays lower. That makes sense, I guess. Plus, you know, there's always still, like, the competitor. Is competitor the right word that I'm looking for? I don't even know. We'll just go with that for now. There's always the competitor in me that's like, oh, I started this, I'm going to see it through until I fully fail or I succeed. We either commit entirely, or rather, we commit entirely, regardless of whether that ends in success or failure. We do not we do not give up on ourselves partway. Which is not always the wisest. Ow. Not always the wisest of philosophies. That's just how my brain works. Of course, if the fear kicks in too much, or if I become so tired that I can no longer hold myself upon the rock wall, then sure, I will give up. But I try not to indulge in that freedom too much. Which, once again, perhaps unwise, but that's okay. Am I supposed to go back? I think I'm supposed to go back. Go back and take the other path. I think. Let's check the map. Maybe? Does this go around the corner? Maybe it goes around the corner. I just didn't notice. No, I don't think that goes around the corner. Okay, yeah, I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to go back around. Ow! No! Well, that was certainly not particularly glorious ending. Alright, which way are we supposed to be going here? Down? Down certainly looks like a way forward. Guess we'll give it a shot. Oh, there goes our there goes our lobster friend. What the heck is that thing? Okay, I'll take that. We broke our shell. Okay. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's It's one of those archer crabs, huh? Do those guys revive? Are they like the husks, where it's like you break their outer shell and then there's a live one that pops out after the shell is discarded? I certainly hope not. Okay, close enough. Twist top. Alrighty, what have we got here? There's a legal brick. Hook. What else have I been up to? I was on the grind on Zenless Zone Zero. I had not been interested in the game until I worked on 2 cover projects for their... Am I supposed to go up that way? I think so. I don't think there's really anywhere else to go. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go up this way. There was a while where I like tried playing a few gacha games. Where am I supposed to be going? I have no idea. Oh, this way? What the heck? That's so far. Well, okay, that's fine. Oh, there's a hook. I did see that earlier. Just missed it. There was a while where I played a few gacha games and ended up bouncing off of all of them. I mean, there were some that I like stuck to longer than others, but in the end I dropped all of them because at some point they all just became like a chore with their dailies and whatnot. And I was just like, this isn't really working for me. Ooh, a staple claw. Big chunk of... What the heck? What the... Oh, okay, this is where we came from, I'm fairly certain. Let's see if we can make it with this. How do we get to the other bubble? I don't think we can jump there. Can we? Maybe we can. Okay. We made it. I did not expect to, but that is okay. Ooh, is that a snow globe? That's kind of fun. I don't think I want to use it, but that's kind of fun. Actually, hold on. What does it look like as a hammer? It doesn't work as a hammer. Noted. That would make sense. That is where we came from. Let's over this way. Okay, I think it was literally just the snow globe that was up here. Actually, hold on. Can we go back this way? Ah, okay, sure. That's fine, I guess. Wait, hold on, which way am I going? I've gotten lost. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So there was a while where I was playing a number of gacha games and ended up dropping all of them for what after varying amounts of time playing them. Just because. Oh wow, they hurt. With the dailies that they had. It always ended up being like a chore. Big bonk. Hey Sue! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I hope your long weekend was enjoyable. Car claw. Incredibly dense chunk of plastic and metal in the shape of a crab's claw. It must be worth a fortune. 20,000 microplastics. Nice. Wish long weekends were the norm. Yeah, me too. Me too. Would definitely enjoy having more time to pursue whatever hobbies is currently capturing my interest. Hey Tav, welcome back. It's been a hot sec. Hope your travels were well. Went smoothly. I hope you enjoyed the Star Trek convention that you went to. Vagabond! Titan! How'd you make it down here? By following the call, just like you! You seek the whirl as well, I assume? Finally back from that and the business trip. Yeah, you've been out for a while, huh? The divine weapon of the old ocean, forged by ancient claws. How do you know so much about it already? And hold on, that's not a weapon, right? The old guy made it sound like some powerful magical doodad. This is the first stream I'm tuning into for this game. Is this the game Dark Souls with crabs? Yes, it is. I've heard it referred to as Dark Shoals. I've not played another Souls-like, so I can't speak to the validity of such claims. Oh wait, hold on. What's going on with my stream here? There we go. I went into the office one day in August. That sounds pretty nice. Hopefully the rest of August treated you well. I knew little before I came to this place, but I've learned much in little time. Knowledge, untold, wraps every wall and pillar of this place, if one cares to look. And make no mistake, Vagabond, an item of power and a weapon are one and the same. Our enemies do not so much as hesitate to turn power into violence, so neither must we. Well, I don't want to use it to hurt more people. I just want to, make things better. And I want my shell back. Listen to you, Vagabond. So far astray from your original goal. When will you seize control of your own rudder? Will you ever? If we meet at the center of this maze with Whirl in claw, I sincerely hope we may align on its use and meet as friends. Am I your friend? I see my point is lost on you. May we meet again soon, Vagabond. Wait! Do you know where we're going? Follow the call, little hermit. Let yourself be dragged by the spiral. Deep inside, you know how. It has been tugging on you all your life, after all. Well, I guess she's just gone. Upwards, I guess? That makes the most sense to me. So this weekend, I had a friend visit me. He has been in Japan for the past 3 years. And he's been back to the States, here and there, for very brief periods of time. But right now his contract for teaching has come to an end, and he's going to be enrolling in a learning program in October. Ow. So he's got a month back in the States before he's shipping back out. So I'm just glad to get the chance to meet up with him. Got some tasty Mexican food, some good tacos. Oh, that's a trap. Nice. I managed to not fall for that trap this time. Okay, I'm gonna go touch the current first, so we have the save point. Ooh, do you know if he prefers living in Japan versus America? I don't believe I asked him that specifically. So he says that after, so he's planning on, guess we'll just put it into defense. Sure. How much more microplastics do we need to level up? Oh, less than 300. I'm gonna go visit this side area first, and we'll come back to that later. So he says that his plan after a year of school is going to be to basically see if he can find a job. And if he can find a job in Japan, then so be it. Oh, okay, I guess I was too slow. Noted. If he can find a job in Japan, he'll stay in Japan. And if he can't, then his plan is to come back to the States. So he's not necessarily so enamored with Japan that he's like, I will, like, it is my goal to spend the rest of my life here. It is my goal to live here permanently. But to be fair, you know, part of that is that his family is in the States. So I don't know like how much of that calculates into his math. Here's because my Japanese friends that live in America prefer living here. Grass is always greener. Absolutely. There's definitely things to like about both places and cultures. And there are also definitely plenty of things to dislike. And that is, you know, the reality of different places to live. There's always going to be pros and cons. How do I get back over there? Do I just have to drop all the way back down and then find a shortcut back up? That might be the case. This feels like a pretty far distance to reset. Little feels bad, but that's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. So for my friends specifically, there are things that, dang it, there are things that make living in Japan much more difficult for him specifically. So he has celiac disease, so he cannot consume gluten. And there is gluten in soy sauce. So he has to be very judicious about the things that he consumes. What the heck? That thing has wings. And also he has type 1 diabetes. And diabetes is extremely rare in Japan. And his he was in Japan teaching English, and his contract was for it was not for a huge metropolitan area. It's a bit more rural. Am I going the right way? Or am I going backwards? I'm pretty sure this is the right way. Great. And we're back. And oh, maybe I was supposed to use that. Maybe I was supposed to be able to go further around. Yeah, I think I was supposed to be able to, if I'd moved faster on the first set of hooks, I'd be able to get up to the higher level. And because diabetes is so rare of a condition in Japan, he was unable to get the supplies that he needed to, like, you know, live his regular day-to-day. Am I supposed to... I'm very confused. Am I supposed to be able to get up there? Maybe. Let's try it again. He wasn't able to get it, like, in the town that he was stationed at. He had to, like, drive 30 minutes to get to a larger city and then go to, like, the main hospital for the region. Because that was the only place that carried the supplies that he needed. And I think he had to, like, work out a deal with one of the doctors to be like, hey, I need this medication, so if you could, like, stay later one day a month so that I can come and pick it up, that would be fantastic. Oh gosh, my Italian friend recently learned that she's allergic to gluten. We joke that she can't eat staples like pasta and pizza, so 90% of her favorite foods are gone in an instant. Yeah, it's pretty rough sometimes, depending on, you know, what food you're accustomed to. There are definitely certain cuisines that are less punishing than others. And, you know, anything that consumes noodles regularly is always going to be troublesome to deal with. So, you know, that definitely dampened his enthusiasm a bit. Although his time as a student that's coming up. Thankfully, gluten-free alternatives are more abundant. Yeah, that's the one thing about gluten-free becoming a bit of a fad. What the heck? In becoming more of a fad, it becomes a lot more widespread. So it's just easier for everyone else who actually who needs it, as opposed to, you know, people who at the time were doing it for frequently for like health diet reasons. Ow. Well, rip us. Didn't know diabetes was rare in Japan. I wonder if it's because people are generally more healthy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a Alright, do I care? Do I care about tackling that section? I'm down to just move on. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a genetic thing or like a dietary thing or like a lifestyle thing. But yeah, according to my friend, it's just very rare in Japan. But now that his time coming up where he's going to be a student is going to be in Tokyo. So it's much more metropolitan, and theoretically he should have much easier access to the things that he needs. So, how did a whole city get all the way down here? Well, back when that is, the histories say, the king ruled with an iron claw, driving progress and industry forward, while a vast network of hermit sorcerers kept the ocean in balance. And they created that thingy? The perfect world? Just so. The ocean flourished during this time, by all accounts. It was pretty great. But the king grew distasteful of the hermit's power. He feared their dedication to nature would stunt his kingdom's growth. He seized the world from them and had their villages annihilated. From then on, the wisdom of the hermits was disregarded, and it wasn't long before the gunk took this city. Just as it will take New Carcinia if something isn't done, I say. You're kidding! The whole city's gonna turn out like this? It seems likelier every day, I say, but it didn't have to be this way. I know it. There was a time, however brief, that society existed in harmony. If we could only get back there, back to the old ways. And I know it's possible. It has to be. I really hope you're right.
All living creatures pray to me, you know. When they are about to be devoured. When the last of their blood is leaving their body. When they realize their death is certain. They do not form words. They do not ask for specifics. But they pray. They pray with their whole being. That somehow, against all logic, they will survive their ordeal. And I listen to every last one. I am this ocean's only god. I do not care for your verbal prayers. If you want to get my attention, all you need do is scream.
Well, that's cool, I guess. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? Ow. Please. Okay, I think we're okay. Up, I guess? No, not up. Well, at least there's some sort of goodie over here. Ooh, another stainless relic. We like that. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit lost here. Where am I supposed to be going? I guess down and across the way is an option. This looks like, I just missed this though. It doesn't look like this is the correct way I'm supposed to be going. Not a car claw. No, maybe I haven't been this way before. Okay. Whoop. Oh, okay. I did not expect to just slide off of that. What the heck? Oh, I see. Huh. Does this mean I have to go back and reactivate it? Probably. Well, okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh no! Well, that's fine. It should respawn us right there. Fantastic. So I ended up going rock climbing a couple of times this past weekend. Just with friends who were visiting from out of town. Did I forget to activate the cloud? Is that what happened? Or do I have to wait longer? Hey Cindy! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope your long weekend treated you well. Oh, dang it. Just gonna get wrecked by the platforming here. Don't mind me. Ow. Ow. Please, not. Oh no! Oh, rip. At a rock climbing gym or real rocks? Rock climbing gym. Rock climbing gym. I'm too how should I put this? I'm too terrified of heights and too much of a homebody to go rock climbing real rocks. But it's been a hot sec since I've been rock climbing regularly, and I went twice over the long weekend, so my forearms are very much still sore. My friend who's visiting from Japan, typically boulders, so that's what we did. So bouldering is there's no, oh man, I just missed that, huh? There's no rope that you tie into at the top. You just climb a comparatively short wall, and then they have like mats underneath that are pretty squishy to catch you if you fall. And has been keeping up with it in Japan, on and off. He mentioned that for a while he didn't because no one else in his program was interested in going with him. And then he finally found someone who was interested in climbing with him, and then everyone else who he was talking with before but weren't interested in going were like, oh man, there's like no. Once the two of them started going together, everyone else just like tagged along with them. So he did eventually find people to go do it with. He hadn't been recently, though, to the best of my understanding. But yeah, he kept up with it for a good while. Dang. I'm actually late to stream because I was at the Columbia gym today. Sorry I didn't invite. It was a last minute decision for me. That's okay. I was going to be streaming regardless, so wouldn't have been able to make it. And I do appreciate you stopping by, as always. Appreciate you making the time. Okay. Okay, now all we have to do is make that jump. It's not that hard. Yay, we did it. Okay. Oh, this is just a... Heart kelp sprout. A piece of kelp ready to bear nutritious pods. Permanently increases the amount of heart kelp pods you can hold. Well, that's nice, I guess, but I was kind of expecting this to be the way forward. Is there, anything else in this area? Doesn't really look like it. Wait, can we get above us? Is there a way to get up from here? It doesn't really look like it. Okay. Guess we just gotta turn around and go back then. What the heck was that? Okay. That was unexpected. How far into the game are you? I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is the last location. So I think that the next, like, boss I run into is supposed to be, like, the final boss? That is my guess. But I've remained spoiler free for the most part, so I don't actually know if that is the case. Okay, which way am I actually supposed to go? So typically you come out of a shell and then you're supposed to go in the direction that it is facing towards. I don't know. The existence of this hook above me implies that going around the right-hand side is probably not the correct way forward. So it looks like it's supposed to reset. But I didn't really notice, like, a good way forward this way either. Can I make that jump? Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Maybe. Let's give it a shot. Nope. That is not the correct move. Okay, well, I guess we'll go try. We'll give going around this way another try. And if we don't find... Ow. Did not expect that to catch me, that's for sure. If we don't find anything off in this direction, then I'm going to assume that this is incorrect. And we'll try out the other way. We've been that way. I want to say we've been all the way around that way too. Can we make this jump? Okay. So this is, at least this is geometry that I'm allowed to stand on. Does it lead anywhere? Okay. I get the feeling that I'm not supposed to be here. Here. Can I get higher? Can I get up onto the next level? Let's see. No, that is not a slope that I can walk up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be on this geometry. Maybe I can work my way around. Find a hook or something I can latch onto. Nope. Well, I'm not sure if we have a way back to our original path either, though. Maybe I can make it to this window. Okay, well at least this brings us back to the main area. Even if we are perhaps a little far from where we started. Don't mind me. Just trying to get back to where I started. Okay. So as I've previously mentioned on the stream, the two most recent cover projects that I've done have been for songs that were put out as advertisements for the game Zen the Zone Zero. And because I was working on these projects, I was like, basically Stockholm syndrome myself into being interested in and eventually playing Zen the Zone Zero. So I started too late to really be able to, oh dear. Okay, hopefully that it lets us try that again. So I started too late to be able to participate in the banner for the first character, whose project I worked on. Oh no! Oh, gosh. Okay, we'll try one more time. I think we can just go off of the first hook. I think that probably launches it far enough. We'll see. Or maybe we just... Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad. Right. Let's see where this leads us. Try not to fall off of any more cliffs. Okay, oh, okay, so this is how we get up, I guess? Does this not go any higher? I guess that's how we go back. Dang it. So the banner ended, so the banner for the first character whose song I worked on ended before I started the game. The banner for the second character whose song I worked on. What? Interesting. I don't know why they just like did not respond to me, but we take those. Banner for the second character ends tomorrow. Early in the morning, I think. Cockle Plus, a bivalve mollusk native to sandy beaches. Plus 30% hammer damage. That's fun. Ends tomorrow, so I like spent the entire long weekend just like grinding out the currency to pull. Because the way that the pity system for that game works is you ow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Did not expect another shot so soon. After 90 banner, after 90 pulls, you're guaranteed an S, but it is a 50-50 shot that you actually get the one that you're looking for. Oh, I should be able to go across this way. Oh, okay, so this is a shortcut. I understand now. Okay, noted. I will automatically grab onto that, I guess. Oh, I do not like that mechanic. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I do not appreciate its implementation. After 90 pulls, you're guaranteed an S, but it is a 50-50 chance whether you actually get the character that's on the banner. And then after a second set of 90 pulls, understands now, falls to death. There's a lot of times that or similar occurrences have happened on the stream. There's this really great comedic moment of me in the other game that I've been playing, Outer Wilds, where I engage the autopilot of the ship and then say, "I'm so thankful that autopilot exists," and then immediately plunge into the sun. Could not ask for better timing. Right, am I supposed to go down from here? That feels kind of wrong, but I also don't know where else I'm supposed to be going. So I came up through here. Sometimes the level design in this game just confuses me. There's like so much of the game is like, oh, you know, upwards is progression, but then there are other parts of the game where it's like, oh, no, you have to go down in order to progress, and it's never really clear, like, when it differentiates between the two. That's interesting. Ow. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Feels bad. Let's try that again, I guess. Oh, right, I was talking about, gotcha. So I lost the first 50-50, and then I had to grind out another currency, I had to grind out the currency for another set of 90 pulls. And I ended up getting the unit like 80 pulls deep. So it did not require everything, but required most things. Am I supposed to go this way? Is this just the extra little... I think this was just the extra little bonus. Okay, so let's assume that I am supposed to go down here. Ow. Okay, that was most of my health bar. Okay, learn my lesson, fight the stuff first, then we'll worry about punching stuff. Right. These guys spawn bonus bits. Okay. Yeah, I've already I've already decided that I'm not pulling on the next banner. I am entirely free to play, so I have to take my L's. And such is the nature of gacha. Oh, okay, well, we hit them through the wall, which we'll take it, I guess. Okay, and now we have to wait for the next one to spawn. What the heck? Jeez. Why you got hurt so much? Alright, we decided that up was not correct. We went this way and then we went down. Right. Okay. Drop down. This guy, we wait for the next stage to spawn. And then we do the same for the next guy. Nice and slow. Great, okay. Now let's try punching this. Do I care about that? Aw, man, I guess I do. We're already here, we may as well. More microplastics for our troubles. Good enough. Oh boy, a lot of dudes. What is happening? Ow. Unfortunate. I don't know if I really care to explore that section. I don't know. Well, that's on me. I jumped too early because I was like, if I don't, I'm just gonna get stuck on the netting. Because that's happened before. Alas. Hoisted by my own petard. Which I only learned very recently. Petard is, it's a defense breaching charge. It's like an explosive used to get through, like a sturdy castle wall or something. Oh right, I was supposed to pay attention to that, wasn't I? Oh, I forgot. Feels bad. And as per usual, struggling with the navigating and the pathfinding and the platforming and the mobs more than the bosses. I don't know, there are definitely parts of this game in the non-boss sections that I do very much find more frustrating than the boss fights. Well, okay, sure. I already mentioned the thing about some of the level design, where it's not always clear when you're supposed to go up and then it like switches to suddenly going down. And there have definitely been other instances as well where I've gotten very confused in the wayfinding. To be fair, some of that it's my fault, that I've sort of like realized after the fact. So as an example, in the level preceding the electric eel, upon watching back my VOD, I realized that, oh my goodness. It just straight up like boxed me off the ledge there. I don't think I could have gotten around it. So in the stage with the electric eel, I completely missed the fact that there's a wire just like leading in the direction that you're supposed to go, and every time you you activate another stage of the wire, it like lights up the section that traverses the area that you've already been through. And I remember getting very, very lost and confused in that section. And it shouldn't have been that difficult. Oh yeah, shell. And I just fell to my death to pick my shell back up. And in that same area, the one preceding the electric eel, there's this one puzzle that is a, like, there's an electromagnet that you're supposed to, there's this electromagnet that you're supposed to, like, attach to in order to progress. No! And it gives you a metal shell and then just says, okay, here's an electromagnet, figure it out. And I ended up wandering around this section for a good like 10-15 minutes before I gave up and just looked it up online. And it turns out the solution is to stand under the electromagnet and then hold the shield button, which like has you like, oh, that's not, you just like curl up underneath your shell. And I would have been fine with this if there was another puzzle preceding this puzzle that used the shield mechanic as like, oh hey, you can use this to interact with the map outside of just combat. Where it's like, oh, you know, maybe it's like a pressure plate and you need enough weight in order to activate it. And for whatever reason, that translates to like curling under your shell. And maybe they have like, that's not a thing that I want to look at. Thank you. Okay, great. That is one. That is two. I need to wait for this bit to spawn. That is three. Now we can take out the other one. Just like something that communicates, oh, curling into your shell is, oh, what the heck? Okay, sure. That's fine, I guess. We've survived. That is I suppose about as much as I can ask for. Oh dear. Well, that went about as expected. Okay. Not sure why that was such a struggle the first time around, but sometimes it just be like that. Oh, what? Am I supposed to go down? Is it coming back? Am I just supposed to be fast enough? Okay. That wasn't so bad. I expected that to be far worse. I'm assuming that was a secret of some kind. I don't know if I cared that much about it. We'll go for it. Oh. Too slow. Oh, I didn't realize I could just fall off the edge. Okay. One more time. Okay, sure. Close enough. Old World Whorl. A shell from a forgotten time, inscribed with knowledge. Find one more to increase umami charges. That would be cool if I used shell spells like ever. But it is too much for my teeny tiny brain to handle on top of regular old combat, so I don't. Okay, hello. Nice. I'm probably just gonna run past that. Probably not worth the headache to try and fight. I'm definitely finding, like, as I progress through this game, the further I get, the less inclined I am to fight mobs. At the beginning of the game, it very much felt like, oh, you know, I may as well spend the time to learn how to fight these individual enemies. And the further I've progressed through the game, the more it makes these encounters like multiple enemies. And fighting out. What the heck? And fighting multiple enemies at the same time in this game is just atrocious. The camera controls just make it an absolutely terrible experience. I don't think I can make that jump, can I? My shell was badly damaged. Noted. What? I'm not sure what hit me. But okay. Alright, I think we need to go off this way. Ow. Just ignore these dudes. How they get across? This is not the correct direction. Ooh! I panicked! That's the how I get across, okay. This way. And it's kind of unfortunate that the game feels like it just really heavily punishes actually fighting the enemies. Because this game is, at its heart, about fighting enemies. And sure, I guess you could... What the heck? Did you just... It just fell through the geometry. I'm pretty sure the baby crab that spawned is still somewhere under the stairs. It is now in Harry Potter World, in the cupboard underneath the stairs. What's Darlin? Nice. There's a shortcut up that way. Geez, I'm gonna have to descend again. Is that the correct way to go? I can't tell. And once again, I don't know if it's me or if it's the game, but there are times where I really struggle to determine like which direction is the quote-unquote correct direction. Like that goes upwards, so I'm inclined to go that way. But that's also like back towards the direction that we came from. I guess we'll go take a peek. Oh, I see. This is just another shortcut. Okay. Well, glad we figured that out. Wait, what is this? Where's this coming from? Ah, okay, so that's how I'm supposed to get to this thing. Or perhaps that's how I'm supposed to get back. Oh, dang, another car claw. What? Man, my brain is too teeny tiny for this, this navigation. Okay, so that is the pillar. So I guess we do need to go upwards. Oh! Okay, sure. We take this. Not sure where exactly that dude came from, but hopefully that means we won't have to deal with him in the future whenever we get to where he came from. I don't mean to rag on this game. I have played, you know, enough hours to hopefully showcase that I do enjoy it. But there are just some places, some things about it that I find really frustrating. Well, thank goodness for shortcuts, huh? Alright, now is this the direction I'm supposed to be going in? Did we come up from here? Am I supposed to go down from here? I'm very confused. Okay, so we got here. We activated the shortcut. Usually that means I'm supposed to turn around and then go, oh, hello. Am I supposed to be here? I'm going to assume that's a no. I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, let me take a peek past these seahorses. It's definitely possible that I'm supposed to go. Okay, let's try that again. Uh-huh. Fingers. I need my fingers to awaken. Okay. Oh, jeez. Really struggling with the platforming here, huh? It's not even supposed to be platforming, really. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get to that hole in the wall past the seahorses and realize that there's nothing beyond it. There's no reason for me to engage these seahorses whatsoever. Dang it. I just like jump to here, maybe. Okay, great, that's one. Oh, okay, great. This is the direction we're supposed to go. Oh, man.
Sad little crab, still searching desperately for something real inside you. You know deep down that there is nothing. No real desire, no true ambition, just animal greed. You are empty, little crab, but you may yet find purpose. You're so close now. Come to me. Become my shell.
Oh, interesting. Not sure how we're supposed to go about becoming a shell. I suppose that is something that we can do. Oh no. Once again, fighting multiple enemies. Just kinda sucks. All this evil speak matches so well with your crab model. Well, that's not me. That's not the character that I'm playing. That's not, oh wow, we're set all the way back here, huh? That is I think that's supposed to be the final boss who is speaking. The character that I'm playing sounds more like a young anime male protagonist voice. Oh my god, I thought the same. Oh, that the growly voice is supposed to be me. It sounds like an English Naruto dub. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, for a while I sort of struggled to place. Oh, jeez. Because there are cutscenes that are voiced and there are cutscenes that are not voiced. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try doing voices for the ones that are not voiced. And for a while I just really struggled to like, oh man, really struggled to place Krill's voice. Krill's the main character that I'm playing. And then I just realized that it's the young male anime protagonist voice. I was like, oh, okay. I can work with that. can go this way. Thought it sounded like Timmy Turner. Honestly, I did not grow up with Cartoon Network, so I have very little reference as to what characters from Cartoon Network sounds like. My only interaction with Cartoon Network was when I went to Taiwan. My grandparents had a TV package that came with Cartoon Network. So there were Cartoon Network shows that I watched in Chinese. Chill. So like I still know the like the Scooby-Doo jingle in Chinese. The translation on it actually pretty good. I guess I can comment on that since that is related to the hobbies that I work on now. What is Scooby-Doo in Chinese? So it goes, Scooby Scooby Go, 你在哪？我们有工作要做. Which is just Scooby and then Scooby Dog. And then the rest of it like just translates directly from the English version. Where are you? We've got some work to do now. Like, yeah, that's just it. Do I have to fight these dudes? I'm just gonna not. Just gonna say no. Why fight when we don't have to? The throne room. Oh, they call him Scooby. I thought it would be like SpongeBob situation. Oh yeah, 海绵宝宝. Yeah, Chinese names translate half as like oh, we translated this to mean the thing, and half of it's like we translated it to phonetically be the same. So it's always interesting learning what the Chinese community ends up naming English characters for things like video games and whatnot. Always a fun little rabbit hole to go down. The throne room! Of course it had to be here! Stealing the whirl from the sorcerers wasn't enough for the king! He had to lock it away where he alone could touch it. I doubt he could even wield it. It was designed for hermits alone, after all. How very, very foolish. I must admit something to you, child. The city is no ancient relic. I like how there's just enemies hanging out in our cutscene. And as a matter of fact, I spent my childhood here a mere 30 years ago. Holy crap, you're 30 years old? I didn't even know it was possible to live that long. You're older than my shell. See, this is why I didn't want to tell you. I knew you'd make fun of me. But yes, I remember the king's persecution of the hermit sorcerers. I remember the coral decaying and fracturing, the city falling to pieces. My parents passing me to a stranger. allowing me to flee without them, and the founding of a new city, where we started over again. I've watched us slowly repeat our mistakes like nothing ever happened, and spent my years researching, hoping I might recover the perfect world, and save New Carcinia from the old city's fate. To think that in my twilight years, the chance might be offered to me. How could I not believe in destiny after that? So, New Carcinia is really screwed without us. I get why you are so desperate for me to come with you. We're so very close. It's all been leading up to this. Oh wow, Japanese theme of Scooby-Doo is so different. They call him Coward, Kurupa. Interesting. Yeah, it's really kind of hit or miss whether it's named to mean something or whether it's named to phonetically sound the same. Go forth, child, and seize this opportunity between your claws. Do not let this ocean fall into ruin once again. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay, and the enemy's still coming after us. We'll just go touch the current so we get a safe spot, and we hopefully don't have to retraverse all of what we just had to go through. Fantastic. And this should be enough to level again. Yay! Purge all those microplastics. Apparently, the only way that we currently know of removing microplastics from the human body is through donating blood. So, if you needed another reason, those are just toilet plungers. That's interesting. That's a choice. So if you needed another reason to go donate blood, ow, man. All right. Highly shackled, the bleached king. All right, I would like a new shell. I don't know. Okay, great. We have our shell broken. Does not appear to have really any other shells good for us to use. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Lamau, is that not just giving it to someone else? I mean, I guess. Does that mean I can hit the wave multiple times? I don't know if I can... Wait, can I dodge through it? I must be able to, right? Do I just not have the time, right? What? I'm so puzzled. Okay. I wonder if the answer is just I'm supposed to stay close enough that he doesn't trigger the wave. I don't know. actually got the counter off of that, but I didn't activate it. Noted. Oh. So I guess the answer is yes. I'm just supposed to hug him, and then he doesn't activate the wave. Well, that was straightforward enough. That was so much more straightforward than all of the navigation that I had to do prior to getting to here. Alright, part 2, huh? Oh. Ow. Why is my camera not locked? Okay. This guy's adventures now. That's fascinating. A choice. Wait, why did it spawn me here? I mean, that's fine, but... Did I just accidentally click no to the moon jelly? Is that what happened? Oh boy! Back out here again. Yeah, I'm not... I think the answer is just don't get hit by the claw attack that pushes you away. I guess maybe I can go to the edge pieces. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to do it. Getting back in range. I don't know. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to jump over them? If that's the case, I do not... I do not approve of that design choice. Because there's... I don't believe it gives the, like, this is undodgeable warning. Leech. I'm not sure I know what that means. Noted. Eat. Okay, yeah. The answer is to jump over it. Okay, there's phase 1. Not too shabby. Guess we'll swap out our shell while we're here. Oh, it's a heavy shell. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Can I not hit him? Heck's that? Interesting. Wait, it didn't give us the option to respawn at the moon jelly, did it? That's so strange. Good. Okay, that hits a lot earlier than I expected. Oh! There we go. No, it blocked me. Okay, got the damage off that time. Well, phase 1 at least seems straightforward enough. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about phase 2 though. So I think he's too far off the ground when he's like standing up to hit it. Like I feel like that should do that damage? I'm very confused. Okay. So we can hit him when he's standing up. Oh, there's two. There's two in a row. Noted. Yeah, it just doesn't give us the option to respawn with the moon jelly after, if we get to the second phase. Which seems kind of weird. I want to say that there were other boss fights that we've had that had two phases that it let us respawn on a moon jelly after the second phase. Okay, I was really early there, but we were thankfully not punished. Okay, that just one-shots. Noted. That I might have to dodge through instead of trying to spot dodge. Probably safer to try dodging through it. Okay. Well, thank goodness for lifesteal. Not that it helped us there, but it definitely kept us in the fight for perhaps longer than we should have been. I think I'm gonna stick with the bell. I'd rather have the slightly more agile dodge here. Have time for a full charge stab. Once again, do not have enough time for a full charge stab. Little. I guess that was late, huh? Okay. Okay, that's phase one. Once again, phase two. Can I just like leave? No. Can't just leave. That'd be amusing. Have you felt like you can transfer skills from other games? This one, like Hades, Dark Souls. I mean, like reading boss like attack timings is not necessarily universal, but you know, it feels like a pretty generic transferable skill. Probably Monster Hunter feels the most similar out of the games that I've played, because combat is kind of slow, and it very much just kind of boils down to like figuring out how to read the boss's movement. He ripped you apart, yeah. I like to refer to those types of moves as command grabs, where it's like it gives you the warning that it's like, oh, this one's bad. And then it just like grabs you and rips you apart. Gee, that hits so early. Some of the hitboxes on this dude are hurt boxes, I guess? I don't know. Some of it feels pretty weird. Time for bed, GG. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Rest well. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Oh. Alright, phase two. See if we can do any better. I wonder what these shells do. Oh, they do the same thing. Okay. They increase, what's it? Capsize? Just do a bunch of capsize. Figuring out the timing on this guy is going to be rough. And it definitely feels bad that I have to fight phase 1 of the boss every time I want to fight phase 2. Not that phase 1 of the boss is that bad, just that like it feels kind of like a slog, to be honest. Yeah, I just have to activate the dodge for that attack super early. My camera's locked. I was wondering I was struggling so much. Actually land hits. Hey. Ow. Noted. Oh boy, alright. Right, we're back in there. Dodge, counter. Great, 2 more swipes. 1 more swipe. Great. Phase 2. Because honestly, phase 1 doesn't really feel that bad. It just like takes a while to grind through. And the fact that I have to go through it every time that I need to fight phase 2 is just a little feels bad. Honestly, if phase 1 was more difficult, I'd honestly feel less bad about this being gated behind it, but okay, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to jump over that, but that cannot reach us with its foul claws. We have blocked it. Didn't manage to read that whole thing. Okay, got the time on that one at least. Okay. Don't like he just throws a tantrum. Right, I need to jump over that. Oh, that is a huge hurt box. My goodness. Being punished with boring mechanics. A little bit. Okay, jumped too early there. No? Dodge. Not the dodge second time. No, I do want. Alright, back to phase 2.